In 399 BCE, Socrates was sentenced to death for, among other things, refusing to acknowledge the official deities of Athens, radicalizing youth, and generally honking off the people in charge. But even when he faced his own imminent death, he remained calm and unafraid. He was a philosopher after all, and fear was no match for his ability to argue. Socrates didn't think we could know if there's an afterlife or not, but he thought there were really only two possibilities. And as far as he was concerned, neither of them was anything to be afraid of. Here's his argument. Either death is a dreamless sleep, or death is a passage to another life. Dreamless sleeps are nice, not scary. Socrates said he could use the rest. And a passage to another life sounds good too, because he'll get to hang out with cool people from the past who have already died. Therefore, either way, death is nothing to fear. Socrates' idea of the afterlife was Hades, which he seems to have pictured as being a lot like Athens, except that no one had any physical bodies, only disembodied minds. And frankly, he thought that sounded awesome, because bodies can be a real pain. They just need to be fed and required rest. There's so much upkeep. So in the afterlife, Socrates imagined he'd get to have endless philosophical conversations and continue learning new things with the greatest thinkers of the past, and they wouldn't have to take a break to eat or sleep or pee. Now, Socrates recognized that although his favorite activity, philosophizing, didn't require a body, some things do, and if all of your favorite pastimes are physical, you might find the afterlife disappointing. That's why Socrates recommended spending your life looking after your mind, cultivating that part of you that you'll get to keep forever, if there's an afterlife. If you do that, when the time comes for you to die, you'll actually see death as a benefit, because you won't be troubled by bodily things while your mind will be in top form. But what if there isn't an afterlife? What about that dreamless sleep that Socrates spoke about? Isn't total annihilation of the self like the scariest thing there is? Ancient Stoic philosopher Epicurus didn't think so. He lived about 100 years after Socrates and rejected belief in an afterlife altogether. Instead, he said, we are just our bodies and nothing more. But still, he didn't find death scary. Here's his argument. Death is the cessation of sensation. Good and evil only make sense in terms of sensation, so death is neither good nor evil. When you think about it, you and death are never present at the same time, and if there's no you when death is present, then there is no time in which death is bad for you.
How do these intellectual views on death change your feelings about it?